Hi from Bradenton, Florida. We are here with our kid. That's basically it. But I want to get
Sure.
this video in about our progress for this week. Last week was an amazing week, and I was able to lose over 3 pounds. And I couldn't figure out why last week, but I did figure it out this week. So this week was a little bit different. And last week I had side effects, and this week the side effects were different. So this is probably going to be quick because we are here for baseball. We're being parents, and we have to get back to what we have to. But let me just say, I am Jay.
I'm Rich.
In Life with Rich and Jay, and we are both on a health journey to get to a healthy weight and just be healthy all around, using our time and our energy. And with the GLP-1, we're both using a compound tirzepetide that we get from Mochi Health, and we're sharing our ups and downs of our weight loss journey. So anyone who's been following us knows that Rich has been in a plateau for how long? A couple of months.
Yeah, it just keeps fluctuating up and down, up and down. Like
Yeah.
I just lost 3 pounds again, but I'm still within this same 5 pounds I'm trying to get away from.
Yeah. So we are both in a situation where there is some ups and downs, and I think it's expected. We don't expect to wake up one day and have lost a bunch of weight. We are just appreciating our journey. But let's just get right into it. So last week I did lose over 3 pounds, and I couldn't figure out why I had lost so much weight, but I realized that it was because I was eating. I was really eating. I was like making sure that I got my calories in, and sometimes they were not the best calories. Sometimes it was just getting the calories in, and it could have been with some carbs, and it could have been with other things, but I still made sure that I got those calories in, and I lost weight. I did not do well with my water intake last week, and I'm doing a lot better this week. Not where I need to be, but I'm doing a lot better this week. And then last week I had side effects. I had issues with my sleeping. I was having the vivid dreams again. And I was tired. I don't know why. I was so tired. And it was mostly during the day. Not in the mornings, but mostly during the day. I was tired. And so now I can say that I had those symptoms for a couple of weeks. And I was thinking it was because of our traveling, like now we're traveling again. But no, I'm pretty sure that it was the medication. And you?
Me, no, not too well. I feel like really, it's really hard. I gotta force myself to eat because I basically take 2 bites of every meal and I'm like I'm done. Don't really want to eat. Always bringing home leftovers.
Yep.
I'm eating the same meal in 3 sittings.
Yeah.
So, but because I'm traveling today and I left earlier in the week, I did not take my shot.
Oh, so you missed the week.
No, I'm like,
You just didn't take it on the day you're supposed to take
I'm
it.
supposed to take it Friday, so.
Well, you didn't miss it. I mean,
Yeah,
you can be off a couple of days. We had a video.
No, but what tends to happen is like towards the end when I need to take the shot, I start eating more.
So your appetite starts to come back.
Yep.
And I don't. I actually had a time that I went a couple of days over, and I know it was a little difference, but it wasn't that much of a difference with my appetite. I can't say that I had that. But I think I have to say one of the most important things on this GLP-1 is that you do have to eat. You don't feel like you want to eat, but you have to eat. And it does make you think about your choices, about what you're eating. Do I really want to eat this cake, or do I want to just have a bite and taste it? But the thing is that you have no interest in food. That doesn't mean that you don't eat. You do need to eat. Try to eat your 3 meals. If you can't get 3 meals, you try to at least get 2 in, and then maybe a snack. And if you don't, it will stall your weight loss because your body needs to feed off of something. Your metabolism has to get moving. And I know it's like, let's just tell a secret. At one point, Richard was a trainer.
Yeah.
He was a trainer for my children, and he was a trainer for me. So he is very aware of strength training, weight training, and very well aware of nutrition. And so, even though you are on a GLP-1, this is a tool. It doesn't just help you to have everything to come off. And so, just the way that he was my coach at one point and telling me that I need to get things in, it's the same thing now, that we just have to, we're here on this channel together to support each other. And so, at the end of the day, yes, you still have to, what is biting? What is these things? I'm so sorry. Um, it's like you still have to. Everywhere I go, something's biting me. I don't.
In the water, y'all.
I don't understand. We were in the water. We saw something with a fin, and I can't focus. But um, you still have to get the nutrition in, and you have to get the water in. The water is very hard because you feel full all the time. And so I'm trying to carry it to just make myself, to do this as much as I possibly can. The other thing is, I can say this week, I did have a little bit of tiredness, but it was nowhere to where I was last week. I was on 5 milligrams. I've been on 5 milligrams for a while. If you're following us, then you can go back and look at our other videos. But now the doctor has pushed me up to 7.5 milligrams. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not very sure about that. I don't know, because I feel like I'm doing well on my 5 milligrams. And so the one thing about a compound tirzepatide is I can control my dosage. So if it's something where I think it's just too much for me, or I'm losing weight too fast, which I don't think I will, I'm a slow responder to this drug. But if it's something like that, I can always just throttle down. Rich has been pushed up to 10 milligrams. 10. It's 7. It's 7.5 and then 10.
Okay, as well.
So Rich has been pushed up to 10 milligrams. Just started it?
Yeah.
Just started it, and I'm starting 7.5 milligrams. So when it comes to exercise, last week Rich and I were outside. We were outside, and I said I'm not doing outside for a while because I got bit up like I am right now. And I'd rather work out on the inside. However, as you can see, we are traveling, and last week was busy. No excuses. It's no excuses. But I did not do any workouts. I did some stairs at work, and I tried to get my steps in at work. But like I said in the past, steps they don't work for me. Me just walking alone does not help or increase or even move my weight loss. I have to have some sort of strength training for me to see any type of results. And so for me, I have to get back on my regimen and my schedule of doing some sort of weight training, not to be a muscle, builder or whatever, but it's just something that I need to do because I will be losing muscle tone with this medication. And even though I'm losing slow, I have to stay on top of it. So yes, I'm gonna call myself out on that one. I didn't do very well with that, and I do need to do better. When it comes to my sleep, I did a lot better this week. So I know that was a side effect last week, but I did do better. I think I only had one night that was not good. Did you have any side effects? You usually don't.
I'm sleeping now. I'm pretty good.
No, not with sleeping. Any other side effects? No.
No, just that.
Watch your lip,
I do like sweets now, and everything that tastes that I did like brownies and ice creams and cookies, they taste nasty now. The only thing I like is the gummy bears.
Yeah. So with us, you want to go call them back? So you don't? Oh, so with us, I think that we both have a different reaction. Bye, babe. Parent duty calls. So with us, I think we both have different reactions, and that is the reason why we are doing this channel, because everyone's results are not typical. Everyone's results are just not typical. And so with that, we always just put it out there. Lastly, last week I weighed in at 168.8. I was ecstatic to be out of the 170s. In fact, I didn't expect to be out of the 170s, but I was at 168.8 pounds last week. I don't know what's going on with my Renfro scale because it's not connecting to my phone, and it's like I I don't know, it's not connecting to my phone. And because it's not connecting to my phone, I can't see my muscle mass and my skeletal mass, my water weight. I can't see any of that stuff. And I'm going to work on that. But my weight this week, well, this morning, was 169.4. I gained 0.8 pounds. And I kind of expected it because there was 2 or 3 days, including today, that I did not take my Lasix medication. So I do suffer from inflammation, and therefore the scale is going to reflect that. But there also were times this week that I did not get my calories in. I was way under in my calories, and I know better. I know better, but it was so busy. I was getting home super late, and I actually had times this week that I was hungry. I should never be hungry on a GLP-1 when I'm not eating breakfast sometime until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, why am I hungry? So I knew then that I was not getting my calories in and that I do need to eat. So I'm going to chalk it up to this week as being a lesson learned, and praying that next week is going to be better. So I will see you guys on the next one. I thank you for coming to our channel, and like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.